You're on a path in the woods.
Back to the
And at
woods
the end
again,
of that
guys.
path,
Here we
you're
go.
Here to slay her.
So now the question
If you've done-
is, what vessel do I do now? The only problem with doing Moment of Clarity is I've already done it. I already did that one. I've done just about everything. Alright, I have an idea. Alright. I have an idea of the one I'm gonna do, because I think this is one I haven't done at all. But I need to do it right. We're gonna go to the cabin. We're gonna see if I can pull this off. I'm gonna want to take the blade, because this is one I did earlier, but then I restarted the save. So I just gotta remember what I did to proc it.
The interior of the blade is.
I'm gonna take the blade. I'm gonna enter the basement.
The door to the basement creaks open. Her voice carries up the stairs.
Who's there?
She sounds, don't let it fool you.
Hi.
Don't be a stranger. And it's been so long since I've had any visitors. Come on down.
You walk down the stairs. She's so coldly beautiful.
She really a threat to the world? Apparently,
Focus on
yes.
the task at hand.
And there you are. Are you here to kill me or something?
I might be. No, I'm just here to talk.
Then why did you bring a knife with you? How about you drop it, and then we can chat.
She makes a compelling point.
No.
Don't you dare. It's fine.
I'm gonna tighten my grip.
You ignore the trembling in your hands and tighten.
You poor thing.
Yep, I'm totally
Step
scared of
forward.
you.
Your grip.
I'm probably chained up in this basement for a reason.
Yeah, totally.
And so, you should
She's unarmed. If you hesitate now, it'll be too late.
No, it's okay. I'm sorry, can we just talk?
You're so close. Don't give up. You've come this far. No, this is a good idea.
Maybe we can de-escalate.
de-escalate things.
No, I don't think so.
Threatened, are we? You poor thing. Drop the knife, and of course we can talk.
I'm not dropping the blade.
Then I'm not talking to you.
Okay. Fine. I guess we're at an impasse.
I guess we are.
I
For
guess
the
we
love
are.
of everything, just slay her already. Or drop the blade. Do something.
We don't want to talk. Stare at the princess while holding on to the blade.
You stare at the princess, squinting fiercely.
Oh, guys, look, I'm squinting fiercely.
She squints back. The two of you are going to do this
No,
forever, aren't
no,
you?
we're not.
You'll have to blink eventually. Just make a choice.
Slay the princess.
Doubt, unfortunately, clouds your thoughts as you attempt to run her through.
Did I get it right?
A moment of distraction and hesitation is all she needed to sidestep your thrust and deliver a catastrophe. It feels like you've been hit with a sledgehammer. Holy shit, that hurt! Though she's unarmed, the shock of that first strike as your blade
I
slashes
think
through the air
so,
again and
maybe?
again, and her we can still turn this around.
We're gonna finish the job.
You and the princess stare at each other, both gasping. Excuse me? Do you think this is what I wanted? Can you not feel all those ruptured organs bouncing around in there? The two of you
And
clash
stab.
with the
Okay,
fire.
okay.
You feel your ribs.
I think I got the same thing as before then.
The two of you fall to the floor.
Alright, yeah, we both die.
This was fun.
You're fun.
The princess gasps, her voice an unhealthy rasp as her lungs start to fill with blood.
You put up more of a fight than I thought you would. But I have to wonder.
What do you gotta wonder?
Do you really think this is the end?
No, I don't.
But you don't have time to worry over such things. Everything goes dark, and you die.
Blech. Adversary. Awesome. Okay, I got adversary. Alright.
You're on a path in the woods. You're here to slay her.
But I died. What am I doing here?
I can assure you that you're not dead. And to
We
answer your
definitely
second
died.
question, you're here to slay
I
the
know we're here to
princess.
slay the
Literally
princess,
told you that a second ago.
but I'm not gonna do that.
If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way. You know I can hear you, right?
Yeah, you
It's
can
going
hear
to be
me.
a lot harder than you think to keep secrets from me. That's fine.
Hey,
It
I
doesn't
got
matter if
stubborn.
they can hear us. The only thing that matters is marching up to that cabin and winning.
We're gonna win.
That's the spirit. There's no point in squabbling when the real threat is just up that hill.
Yeah, totally. We're gonna proceed to the cabin.
A warning before you go any further.
That's
She will
okay.
lie.
I already
She
know
will
you're a
lie.
warning.
Cheating doesn't sound like her at all. Not that it matters. It's not like she can lie or cheat in the middle of a fight.
That's right, stubborn.
Are you sure about that?
Yeah, totally.
The point of my warning wasn't to start an argument over what circumstances the princess is capable of lying in. It was to give you some broadly applicable advice.
You're broadly applicable.
The princess will do and say whatever she thinks it will take to get her out of there. So don't trust her. Ever. Are we clear?
Super clear.
Crystal.
I'm gonna
Let's
trust
just
her.
get on with it already.
Proceed.
The cabin is tighter than its exterior would suggest. Its cold stone walls press in on you, as if trying to forcefully direct you towards your destination. The only furniture of note is a black iron altar with a pristine blade perched on its edge. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
Okay, but I'm just gonna enter
A
the
knife this
basement.
time. Right then, fisticuffs it is. Probably more fair to her anyway.
Yeah, totally.
Wouldn't want to feel like we cheated our way to a win.
Yeah.
As long as you can still get the job done. And don't forget that the blade is waiting for you upstairs if you happen to change your mind.
Totally won't forget.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a rough stone staircase, its walls pressing at your sides and tightening as you descend. The air seeping from below is heavy and oppressive, with an almost sulfuric odor to it.
Ooh.
If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favor. Her fierce voice carries up the stairs.
Is that another challenger? Finally. It's been ages since I've had a good fight.
Oh, this is gonna be fun.
This isn't what she sounded like last time. Her voice is a little deeper, almost threatening.
Good. Sounds like my kind of princess.
As much as I appreciate the enthusiasm, just make sure
Let's
you
see
don't
what
let your
happens.
bloodlust get to your head. You need to stay focused and keep your wits about you. Remember, you're here to slay the princess, not to have a good fight.
Can't we do both?
As you descend the final step,
okay.
the form of the princess comes into view.
She's demony this
a
time.
large shackle leading from her wrist to the basement wall.
Demon mommy.
Looks like she could rip those chains out of the wall without a second thought.
Oh, it's you again. I'd been hoping you'd find your way back here. Good to see that death doesn't stick for either of us.
Yeah.
But no little knife this time, huh?
No.
Ugh. I hope you're not just here to chat. I've been itching for a rematch.
Guess what? I'm just here to chat. I hope you heard all that, Mr. Narrator. This is a lot different than last time, but last time definitely happened. I actually am just here to chat. I haven't decided what I'm doing yet. Don't worry. Always up for a good fight. Didn't bring the knife because it felt unfair. Attack. Take the blade. Upstairs. I'll be right back. Turn around and leave. Turn around and leave without saying anything. I actually am just here to chat.
Why? You didn't want to talk last time. Are you scared I'm going to kill you again?
Scared? No. Just like to avoid it.
Fine. I believe you. What? What you said earlier in the woods, I believe you. You've already met the princess, and the princess has already met you. But that's all the more reason to take this seriously. You don't know that whatever brought the two of you back to life isn't a fluke. And beyond that, do you know who doesn't remember anything that happened last time? Me. I don't remember.
Yeah, we figured that out.
Are you okay? Of course I'm not okay. As far as we're all concerned, the fate of my world is still very much on the line. Not all of us have the luxury of jumping over to a parallel universe the second we die.
I never died, DCL11. Don't worry. I'm going to do a good job. You got me. Pretty much everything you just said is true. I don't want to lie. I'm gonna say, don't worry, I'm going to do a good job.
Great. Now focus up and do it then.
You look different, so you do remember me. I'm not saying I'm not here to fight, but I think the two of us have a few things to unpack first. I haven't decided. Don't worry, I'm always up for a good fight. Attack her. Retrieve the blade. Don't know what happened to you since the last time. I'm not fighting a giant demon lady. I've said this one before, but I'm gonna say it again, just because I'm curious to see if it'll open up any routes.
What is there to unpack? I was dead and now I'm not, and the same goes for you. There. Unpacking done. Don't you get it? We've been given free rein to wail on each other. Forever.
Forever and ever and ever.
Couldn't have said it better myself.
I'm trying to be a pacifist here, though, so... I'm gonna say... I'm actually here to free you.
Free her? You aren't. I don't know why I'm even bothering, to be honest. You know the stakes of the situation.
Who says I want to be free?
I do? If you don't want to be free, then what do you want?
I want the two of us to fight to the death. I want to feel your knife split my flesh, and I want to hear your bones snap beneath my fists.
I have not, Kohu. Not for the adversary. I did, Eye of the Needle.
Is that really too much to ask?
Yeah, especially that last part.
Don't be such a coward.
I'm just being cautious. If it comes to violence, we can find a way to deal with her that doesn't involve throwing our life away. I'd rather not die again, and I find it deeply disturbing that you seem to relish the thought of it.
Because it doesn't matter if we die again. It'll just be another opportunity to have the fight of our life.
Ooh. I mean, technically it does matter.
We don't know that for sure, and I'd rather not bet on it.
haven't decided what I'm doing yet. I don't know what happened to you since the last time we met, but I'm not fighting a giant demon lady. Turn around and leave.
Oh, you've got another thing coming if you think you can just turn around and leave.
What are you gonna do about it?
Step towards the stairs. You hear the heavy creak of straining metal.
Are you gonna come beat me up?
She's loose. You have to make a decision, and you have to make it fast.
Run like hell.
You do your best to scramble up the stairs before the princess can reach you. You practically feel her steamy breath on the back of your neck, but you manage, just barely, to throw yourself over the threshold and slam the heavy stone doors behind you. You're safe, if only for a moment.
The blade. Take the blade from the altar.
Never! You're fine just the way you are, thank
Are
you.
you sure about that?
Yeah, it's fine. Don't worry, guys. I got this. I got this. Don't worry.
Do you think this door is enough to hold me? You're not getting out of this. I don't care how many things I have to break. I'm getting the fight I want.
What if you break me?
The entire cabin shakes as
Whoa.
the princess throws herself against the basement door. It's huge and made of stone. We're fine, right? If we had a weapon, we'd be fine. Yes, you should probably pick up the blade, shouldn't you?
No.
No, I'd feel a lot safer with it.
No.
Before you can act, another impact shakes the cabin, a massive gash splitting its way up the stone doors.
She comes.
The doors explode outwards, shards of stone
she
clattering
angry?
against the walls as the princess emerges from the basement.
He's so angry.
After everything we've been through, I can't believe this is going to end with you cowering in a corner. You're pathetic.
I'm not cowering. I just have a plan.
We're doomed! In a fit of violence, the princess explodes across the room and closes the gap between you. She is
Oh, she gonna beat me to a pulp?
Every blow comes a bloom of fresh pain, igniting nerves you didn't know you even had. Your skin bruising and splitting and bleeding as her fists rain down relentlessly. But thankfully, you won't have to bear this agony much longer. Your body has its limits, and she has found them.
I am her punching bag,
I hate this.
and I go splat.
With your body a shapeless pulp,
hello there.
her fingers wrap around
Oh.
what's left of your neck.
I like this.
You disgust me.
I've heard it all before.
You hear a snap, then everything goes dark, and you die.
I've died. The Fury.
You're on a path in the woods, and at
Whoa.
the end of that path... Alright, change of plans. We're taking the blade this time, and we're not hiding upstairs.
Whoa.
Who cares about the blade? If we had a chance against her, we already missed it, didn't we? She got stronger, and we stayed the same.
Stray, it's been a week since Disney's Gargoyles. Let's just be honest. Oh, melty and goopy.
We've seen her bleed. Whatever she is, she started out mortal, which means she probably is still mortal, which means we can win. We just didn't take things seriously enough last time.
See, Kohu? You just had to trust me. You knew what I was doing. I was getting us somewhere new. Driving this bus. Beep, beep.
If that's what you want, then fine. Enjoy being beaten to death again and again and again.
You're stuck here with us too. Oh, you know we'll never get to leave this place until we get
Yo,
it
this
right.
music is baller. My big crush from Gargoyles was actually Brooklyn, but yeah, as I got older, I appreciated Demona more and more.
This is just great. let me cut to the chase. Clearly, you've already been here.
Yes, we have.
Yeah, you think?
Actually, I don't think we have been here.
Well, not here, but here.
This is all different, isn't it?
A little different, yeah.
That's a good point. Everything here is a little off.
A little off. A little, guys.
Yes, precisely. And if you'd given me 2 seconds to finish my thought, I would have said that. Oh, you're actually letting me talk now. Great. If you've already been here, it means you've seen things.
Oh,
you
he's
aren't
mad
supposed
at
to
us
have
about
seen,
the
and
time
you know
hopping
things
again.
that you aren't
World
supposed to
hopping.
know.
Mention
this doesn't
hopping.
look like a path in the woods. If reality seems distorted, it's because reality is distorted. So you knew this could happen. You knew we'd be able to restart like this. I know all sorts of things, which is why you should listen to me.
Nah.
That's not really an answer. Look, if the world around you is changing, especially all the way out here, then that means you're nearing the point of no return. Whatever happens next, that's it. There won't be any more do-overs. So you'd better take things seriously. Don't worry. We only need this one last go at things. You'd better hope that's true. And don't let that inflated ego get in the way of doing your job.
What's the point? We might as well just give up. The stakes keep getting higher and we keep getting smaller.
Oh, cut it out, will you? We need to be tough right now. You're making it so much harder than it has to be, so stop whining.
You said yourself that you know more than you're letting on. If you want me to go to the cabin, you better tell me everything. It's like I'm being pulled 100 different directions. You'd better all listen to me when the time comes to make a choice. If I don't slay her, or I just stay here or do anything else and we hit this point of no return, then what happens? No matter what happens next, it seems like our answers are at the cabin. Might as well see it through. Proceed, and bye, I'm done. Tell me everything.
I can't. Anything I say at this point is far more likely to accelerate the unraveling of this place than it is to actually help you do your job.
I see.
In fact, I probably shouldn't have even said that.
I see.
I trust that if you've been here before, it means you know how dangerous she is. And that you know I'm not lying to you about her. Really? That's it? That's all we're getting out of you?
Yeah, pretty much.
Even now you're full of secrets. We're doomed, aren't we?
Nah, we're gonna be fine.
I get it. You're conflicted. You've been through a lot, but I really have to be firm here. I will tell you one thing, which is that even now you are capable of stopping her and saving the world from ruin. You always have been. You always will be. Do with that what you will.
What happens if we just chill?
Then what happens? Have you even been listening? It's the end is what happens. Yeah, but is there something after the end? How am I supposed to know? The end means finality. It's not like I can just peek on over to the other side and tell you what it's like there, if there even is a there. It doesn't matter because we're going to win.
Yeah, totally.
Now that's exactly the sort of mindset I like to see. Don't let yourself be consumed with self-doubt. Don't flirt with oblivion. Just focus on the present and everything will be absolutely fine.
It's all gonna be fine. Y'all better listen to me.
So what if I'm speaking my mind? It's not like I've ever really got to say anything.
Oh, hush.
Let's keep it that way. I don't trust this one. I don't think you have much to worry about. You're still the one in charge here, and I don't think that's ever going to change.
Alright, to the cabin.
Good. We're all on the same page.
Ooh, look how melty it is.
It isn't long before you find yourself at the end of the path, staring up at the cabin on the hill. You'll find the princess within, as I'm sure you already know. End her. That's it? No final words of advice?
We know them all already.
I'd rather not waste any more time. I'm sure that any advice I'd give at this point is something you've already heard. That's fine by me. Let's get moving. I'm itching for a rematch.
Proceed.
The interior of the cabin is a place that feels long forgotten. There was once an elegance to its construction, carved marble columns holding a high arched roof, vaulted windows letting in the bleak starlight. But that is how it was. Now there is a growth that has overtaken it. A viscous fluid seeps from cracks in the stone walls, and it congeals into chaotic streaks of writhing nerves and wet clumps of living meat.
What do you think the princess is gonna look like?
That's horrible.
It doesn't matter.
The only furniture of note is a pulsating pedestal, a pristine blade perched on its edge. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
You didn't mention the mirror last time either. Why?
A mirror? There is no mirror. There's the pedestal, the blade sitting on the pedestal, and the door to the basement.
Just to tell us where the door is. I'd like to get back to fighting. If you want us to kill her so bad, I'm sure you feel the same. No.
I don't know what to tell you. There isn't a mirror because I would know if there was a mirror. You're either seeing things or you're confused on the definitions of door and mirror. Or you're seeing things. That seems far more likely.
BS
What
is
are
what
you
it
trying
is.
to say exactly?
He thinks we've lost them, that we're succumbing to madness, that something in us has broken.
That's an unnecessarily melodramatic way to describe a hallucination, but sure. I'm not going to waste time arguing with any of you.
It's in our way. Let's just smash it.
Alright, now the question is, do I take the blade or not? Alright. I have hydrated. I was doing pacifist stuff, yeah. So let's just keep on with that. I mean, the pacifist route is what got me here to begin with, so let's continue that and see what happens.
You step forward and approach the door to the basement, hesitating before you open it. As if you don't see it. You really don't, do you? How strange. It's a bit grimy. Why don't we wipe it clean? Wipe what clean? Are you still on about that mirror? It's not real. I'd know about it if it were real. No, we can't doubt our eyes like that. It has to be real.
Let's just smash it and get it over with. I'm ready to get violent.
We won't be able to see what's in there if we smash it. Do whatever you want with it. The mirror isn't real, so how you handle it doesn't matter, aside from wasting dangerous amounts of time.
It's real! We're gonna wipe it
You
clean.
reach forward and drag your hand across the door leading to the basement.
It's all fleshy.
As if on command, it slowly slides open, scraping against the stone floor, its ancient hinges moaning as it reveals the dim path ahead. Why am I not surprised? You step forward into the darkness. The stairs leading down to the basement are at once both narrow and grandiose. A high-vaulted ceiling stretches up into a gloom beyond your sight, while walls wet with tumorous growths press in uncomfortably at your sides. You feel both unprotected and trapped, at once exposed and claustrophobic. The air is thick, its odor an oppressive violence, the metallic scent of fresh blood twisting with the nauseating embers of charred remains. If the princess lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor.
You always say that.
Her voice, a bellowing rage, roars up the stairs.
And so you've returned. Do you intend to cower and hide again? Or have you finally decided to try and kill me?
I don't know yet. I'm indecisive.
I think you'll find it
neutral.
won't be so simple. I've changed. The way your body broke and bled against the walls of this temple, it woke something in me. That wasn't a fight. It was something worse. I'm something worse now. Why don't you come down and see what you've made of me?
Oh my.
But I don't want to see what we made. Can't we just give up? Blade, no blade, it's all the same. We can't beat her. Not anymore.
We can. You're just a quitter. I want to see.
Continue down the stairs.
You make your way to the bottom of the stairs. The chamber's walls are painted in blood, a deep, sickening red that drips down in clotted streams onto the charred corpses that make up its floor. This place reeks of torment, of ripped skin and burning bone.
What the fuck? Holy shit, this is amazing. This is like some lich type stuff.
The princess stands in the center, muscles flayed and bare and weeping, draped in a tattered dress of her own skin. Her heart beats from its place in her open chest.
Do you know what I'm going to do to you?
Murder me?
There's not so much a moment of hesitation before she steps forward. Her chains pull taut, holding fast as she strains against them. The cuff around her wrist digs deeper into her skin. Blood drips from the place where metal meets flesh. And then, with a nauseating sound, the skin tears. It plops to the ground, and she pulls her red, glistening arm free from her bindings. She is loose, and she is coming for you.
What can we even do against someone like her? She has such power, such beauty.
This design is really cool.
Stop that. We can win. We just have to lose our fear. We don't even have a weapon.
It doesn't matter. I refuse to go out any way that isn't kicking and screaming.
Save. Please just listen to me.
No. No more words. There is only the truth of violence left between us.
She bounds across the room, her fists ready, her heart set upon your destruction. Horrifying squelch. You are unwound.
Is that seriously it?
I hope you weren't planning on dying. We're going to make this
no.
last forever.
Oh no.
Huh. I feel cold. I've never felt cold before.
Huh. Wow, that really was just it. Okay. I kind of thought that maybe there might be more with the pacifist version of that. But no. I think the next time I do that route, I'm gonna need to take the blade. True to her word, you do not die by her hand, nor will you ever. Time for you to leave. Memory returns.
She's gone. And there's that.
Okay, guys. Damn, she was so cool. I kind of wanted a longer scene with her. That was so very anticlimactic, but it is what it is. I've gotten some real bangers tonight, so... Squaw! There's the bird.
I think you know what I am.
Here comes the narrator.